Okay, today I'm going to make what I call unstuffed cabbage. It's ground beef with rice and tomatoes and shredded cabbage, peppers, onions, all cooked together.
Pigs in shredded blanket.
Something like that. So first what I'm going to do is I'm browning up a pound of ground beef, and that'll take a few minutes, and then we'll start adding in other things. So I've got about a little less than half a head of cabbage. I'm just going to shred it a little bit. I don't want it in real big chunks, but I just kind of cut it down so that it's in smaller pieces. I've browned up the hamburger. I've drained most of the grease off. I'm going to add about half of a 16-ounce bag of onions and peppers mixture. You can add as much or as little as you want. We'll start adding those, and we're going to add the cabbage shredded up, and we're going to add two 14.5-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, and we'll add about almost 2 cans of water, and we'll bring that up to a simmer. Now there's a reason why you want to use a big pan here. This cabbage is going to cook way down, but so I've added the 2 cans of tomatoes and 2 cans of water. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I don't measure anything, probably about a teaspoon. Going to add maybe a teaspoon, maybe 2. Let's make it 2 of parsley flakes. I'm going to add just a sprinkling of some oregano. Going to bring that up to a simmer, turn it to a simmer, let it simmer about a half hour, and then we'll add the rice.
Bring it up to a boil?
Bring it up to a boil, and then turn it down to a simmer.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a little over 20 minutes. I think I said a half hour to cook it, but I usually cook it about 20 minutes. I've added a teaspoon of salt and a little bit of pepper. And now I'm going to add in about a half cup of rice. I'm just going to stir that in. The cabbage isn't completely done yet, but stir the rice in. We'll leave it at a simmer. And just stir it, cover it back up. Stir it every once in a while, and it's going to cook for about another 20 minutes to cook that rice. So at this point, it's all done. If you want, you can leave the lid off, let it cook a few minutes to finish absorbing up the juice. I'm going to give it a few minutes with the lid off, but it's done. Just season to taste with salt and pepper if you think it needs more, and it's good to go.